Hello, welcome to my shout out. Today's shout out is actually, in some respects, a double shout out because I am recognizing Diana Murray. I met Diana through a workshop that she held at Highlights. And so it is not only a shout out for Diana, and she is a traditionally published author of many children's stories, but also to the Highlights campus in Scranton. Thank you for offering that phenomenal workshop. Diana was wonderful. She taught many very technical, instrumental pieces about how to write poetry for children. And so because Zuggy the Pug is short story poems about that often mischievous and always adorable pug named Zuggy, I really learned a lot, not only from the technical aspect that she taught, but just in engaging with other students in that workshop. It was an online workshop and still very engaging and very good. And so thanks, Diana. And I asked her for some pointers, just generic pointers that I could offer my audience, and she was very generous to do so. The first essential, so 3+1 essentials, or if you prefer 4 essentials, 3+1 just sounds a little more catchy. And this is all in 10 minutes or less. And I do that because I don't have 10 minutes. I know you don't have 10 minutes. So we just get down to the nitty-gritty and move along. The first point that she made that she wanted to stress was read, read, read. All sorts of books, hundreds of books if you can. Consume what you can in the genre in which you're writing, in that genre that you prefer, because you're going to learn about different styles and different techniques. And what she does additionally is she likes to go to review websites like Kirkus and see what other people are saying about that particular work. So it's kind of interesting to get others' takes on it. You know, is your interpretation the same as my interpretation? That type of thing. So read and consume it for yourself, but then go out and find out what other people are saying about it. How popular is it? Why is it popular? What did they like? What did they not like? Because that will help you hone in on what you want to provide as an author that's similar or different from what is already out there. Secondly, her second point was to join a critique group. And I have found this to be very instrumental. And if you can't find a critique group, have several people that you work with that can give you feedback on your work and participate. Make sure that this is a two-way give and take, because you are also not only in receiving feedback from people and getting a better understanding of what's working and what's not working in your own material, you're going to get kind of honed in, and it's going to be something that you're going to improve on in your own writing and helping others. So as you critique other people's work, you develop that skill in finding out what exactly it is in your own that you're looking for. And it'll be easier for you when you go to edit to go, oh yeah, well, I would have said this about that particular piece, and now I already know it. So before I hand it over, I can do it myself. So critique groups and or a group of people that you work with to have your work looked at. In fact, Zoe, stop making noise. I apologize. She's slurping water. She's looking for a treat. All sorts of things going on in the house today. What I've found to be particularly helpful is I have one person who I know will be my final critiquer, and she does such a good job that I really want to have it in the best shape possible before she looks at it, because I know she's still going to find something about it. And so perhaps you have different levels of people that you have look at your work as well. Lastly, don't give up. Rejection is part of the process, and it is going to be something that you have to contend with. But with every rejection, you learn something new. And so I've heard it once put, and I thought this was pretty apt, that being a writer and not wanting rejection is like being a boxer and not wanting to get punched. Certainly we don't like it, but with it and embracing it, we appreciate other things and learn other things to help us hone our craft. And so don't give up and don't feel let down. And when that happens, take what you can from it and move on. The +1 today is kind of along those lines. When it comes to moving on, don't get stuck in a particular story or on a particular piece. Write new stuff. So it's not like you should never come back to it, certainly do, but don't get so involved with it that you don't evolve to doing anything else. So write new things and keep it fresh and keep it fun. Okay, so your 3+1 essentials, my shout out to Diana Murray today. Remember to read, read, read. Critique groups are key. Don't give up, keep going, and write new stories. Always look for new material that you can be writing as well. My inspiration for you today is again by Ralph Martinson. The inspiration is called Let It Go. The trivial annoyances, and that would be for me, Zoe, in the kitchen making noise this morning, and I hope it wasn't distracting. I apologize if it was. Let me start again. The trivial annoyances, even though they are virtually meaningless, can overwhelm you if you let them. Choose not to let them. Be diligent about the things that truly matter, and be very flexible about the things that don't. There's no sense in wasting your precious time arguing or agonizing about something that doesn't really make a difference anyway. Learn to let it go and to rise above your frustrations. Like so many trophies, choose to leave all the small and significant ones behind. You won't impress anyone by constantly complaining, and it won't add any value to your life, so let it go. You have much more meaningful and important issues upon which to focus your time and energy. Spend your moments truly living. Get in the habit of letting go of the small, meaningless matters and delight in the freedom, effectiveness, and peace that you create in your life. And so you must meet, if you haven't already. I am exiting the screen just for a moment so you can see my little annoyance this morning. So hope you're having a good day, and you can look for a new Zuggy the Pug starring Princess Zoe video coming up soon. Thanks so much for joining us, and wishing you a wonderful day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.